You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, but it rained yesterday, baby. It rained up a storm yesterday, but it's beautiful today. 58 degrees, going up to a high of 71, so that's pretty nice, pretty mild. I was talking to one of my friends in Jersey yesterday, and she said to me, how's the weather? I said, well, I think when she asked me that, it was like 56 degrees. She's like, oh, that's beautiful, because she's in Jersey. And it's about to be November, so it probably was like 35 or 25 because, you know, it gets cold in Jersey really quick, and it stays cold for a minute. So I was like, yeah, girl, it's like, and I think it was early in the morning, so I think it was like 56. So for me, I'm like, ooh, that's a little chilly. For them, I was like, that's beautiful. So, you know, because I done got used to the hot, you know, when I was used to the cold, 56 was like, and it still is beautiful, but, you know, it was like, ooh, it's a little chilly. She's like, ooh, that's beautiful. Because I know right now it was probably, at that time, it was probably 35 degrees. Yes, probably 35 degrees. Anyway, hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I did a lot of work this weekend, but I did get some rest yesterday. I watched this show called, oh my God, and I couldn't stop watching it. And I watched it. It was called From Scratch. It was Zoe Saldana. I think I'm saying her name right. She starred in the movie. So when it first started out, I'm not gonna give the whole movie. Anyway, it was a really good movie. I'm not gonna tell y'all the movie. Go look at it. It's on Netflix. It's called From Scratch. It's a limited series movie. It's like a limit. I think it's like 8 episodes. They have been producing a lot of those lately, and I like them, but I don't like them because then I get so hooked on them. I want it to keep going. So speaking of limited series, they got a limited series for The Best Man. It's called The Final Chapter, coming out on Peacock on, I think they said November the 22nd. I was like, what? Only thing is, I hope it doesn't have the commercials, you know. So everybody loves Best Man. So my Best Man, Best Man's Wedding, Best Man's Christmas. Now is the Best Man Final Chapter coming out. Would take the original cast except for Mia, because remember Mia passed away in Best Man Holiday. She passed away. So I think Morris Chestnut has a new love in his life. But I saw the premieres and I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm looking at, but that's a limited series. It's not a movie. You know, Best Man Holiday and My Best Man's Wedding, those were movies. So this is a limited series, which means it has multiple episodes. So that's pretty cool. So that's exciting. But they've been doing a lot of that lately, where they do multiple episodes and it's a limited series. So it's kind of cool. I even thought about doing something like that. You know, I did a limited series some years ago. I think it was like 2015, called Campus Crimes. And people asked me to bring it back, and I kind of thought about bringing it back, but I was like, it was a lot of work, y'all. Like video production, like shooting shows and stuff like that, that's a lot of work. And I was like, yeah, and you got to get some really good people, some really, you know, skilled people if you want a really great product. So that after shooting that, people, it was not the best. However, people still liked it and said I should have did like season 2, and one day I might. You know, one day I might do, because I left it with a cliffhanger. So the way I left it, it could literally be picked up anywhere and started over again. So I left it with a cliffhanger, and then people who saw it, they probably forgot all about it anyway. Anyway, let's keep this train rolling. Let's get on with your day. So today is Halloween, October 31st. Listen, I know the kids want to go out and get them some candy. I know they do. Be careful if you go out today. You know, be careful where you get stuff from. Make sure your kids are not going out there alone. All of this stuff you got to do. Be careful. So it's Monday, October the 31st. Somebody's birthday is today. I think my cousin. So happy birthday, Shonda. I'm saying to myself, I know somebody's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Shonda, girl. That's my cousin up in New York. Happy birthday. Also, rest in heaven, my friend James Edwards. His birthday is also today. Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday in heaven, bruh. We call him bruh. Happy birthday in heaven, bruh. And happy birthday, Shonda. I'm looking like I know somebody's birthday today. All right, so it's also Girl Scout Founders Day. Okay, happy shout out to the Happy Founders Day to the Girl Scouts. It's Halloween, of course. It's National Caramel Apple Day. Of course it is. Like, what would Halloween be without candy apples, right? Like, that was one thing we used to love. Like, when Halloween came around, my mom, when I was little, she would make us candy apples. Now, I never liked caramel apples, which is weird. Now, I probably would eat it now, but back then, it was like, give me the red, hard candy apple. I saw somebody do something really cool recently, and I was like, that's really cool because, right now, I don't want to be biting into no apples. I'm a woman of a certain age. I got to watch my teeth. They're my teeth. But anyway, you still have to protect them. And I saw somebody they took the apples and sliced them up and then dipped them in the candy and put them on a stick. I was like, oh, I like that. Because now you can get you can still get the candy apple, but now you're going to get it in a slice on a stick where you can just bite the stick, where you can just bite the slice, right? I thought that was pretty cool. It's National Doorbell Day, and it's National Knock Knock Joke Day. Knock knock, who's there? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know a knock knock joke, but somebody knows a knock knock joke, and they're gonna tell one. It's National Magic Day. Of course it is. It's Halloween. National Magic. So you can do magic. You can have anything that you desire. Magic. Honey, you the one who can put out the fire. You know darn well when you cast your spell, you will get your way when you hypnotize with those eyes. I forgot the rest of the song, and I'm messing it up. Anyway, those are your national days for today. Let's get on with the rest of this show. Let's do these horoscopes brought to you by Noda the Astrologer Michael Thyssen for today, October the 31st. Gonna kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Don't let relatives stand in the way of your personal plans. Added knowledge will give you the edge when dealing with peers. Instant romance could be yours if you go out with friends. All right, you looking for romance, Aries? It could be instant if you go out with your friends. All right, but listen, make sure it's somebody that's worth hooking up with. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure it's not just some old jump off. I'm just saying. In the meantime, don't let relatives stand in the way of your personal plans. You know why? Because they're your personal plans. If they don't like it, so what? Taurus, keep your mind on your work and stay away from situations that could ruin your reputation. You may need the space, but you need the extra cash more. You'll be emotional with regard to your personal life. All right, listen, keep your mind on your work and watch your rep. Listen, Taurus, that's all you got. Integrity and reputation. Keeping your word, watch your reputation, right? So keep your mind on your work and watch your rep, because that's all you got. Your word, your rep, and your integrity. Gemini, you can make gains if you look at long-term investments. Your anger may be impossible to contain if you get into debates with family members. Your fickle nature may cause jealousy. All right, Gemini, don't be so fickle today, right? Then don't be jealous. Know your worth, baby. I was watching this show yesterday because I try to rest on Sundays, and I did rest after I did some work. But I was watching this show, and I like these shows. Love is Blind. I like them because I want to see how people really react. So this one girl, she was beautiful, y'all. She was beautiful. But her and she was from the Middle East somewhere. She was real pretty. She'd give you Kim Kardashian vibe, right? Now, a lot of people love how Kim Kardashian looks. She's beautiful. This girl was beautiful. But the guy, so they meet behind this wall. They don't see each other, and they fall in love behind the wall. What was funny is he had choice for two girls. One girl, she was a ballerina. This girl right here was what was she? She was she was a flight attendant. But both of the girls were beautiful. She was beautiful. But he took and said to her, and he was just being honest, right? But I don't know if he should have, it was two guys that were being really honest with the women they picked. And I'm thinking, I don't know if you should say that, right? Because I feel like if you have to say that, that's a problem. And so because you fall in love with the person because you don't see them, and they fell in love behind the wall. But when they saw the person that they did not pick, it was two guys. They were really kind of distraught about it, right? And he took and said to the girl, he was like, and she said, rate me. And I'm like, why would you ask him to rate you? But she said, rate me. And he said, you're a 9 out of a 10. Now, she was beautiful. She was kind of thick. So some guys like thick. Some guys don't like thick. So she was kind of thick. And so think Kim Kardashian, but not as thick as Kim. But she was thick. She might have been about Kim's size, but she was just shaped differently. Anyway, so she said, is there any girl in here that you think is a 10 out of 10? So he said, yes, the girl that he did not pick. He had to choose between her and that girl. He said yes. And when he said that, he just broke up everything in her. She didn't care what he said about loving her. He didn't care what he said. She didn't care what he said about being with her, working together. He said, I gave you a 9 out of 10. She's like, yeah, you didn't give me a 10. Well, he doesn't think you're a 10, right? He thinks she's physically a 10, but she's not a 10, and everything else. She could not get past that, y'all. She could not get past that. And I said all that, Gemini, to say, your fickle nature may cause jealousy. So just don't. I just had to tell you that. Because I was like, man, she just could not get past the fact he said she was a 9 and the other girl was a 10. But because physically that's not what he liked. You know what I mean? So he didn't say she wasn't beautiful. That's just not what he used to date. You know, and I've dated people like that. I'm like, why you date me? Because I'm obviously not what you like. You know what I mean? And I got to tell y'all a quick story. I'm going to do the horoscope. Let me tell you this real quick. So when I was younger, I had a boyfriend. He was really cute. We were together for 2 years. I met him when I was in college. And then I found out that he was seeing somebody else. So I broke up with him right at Christmas time. So it was I'm never going to forget, it was in December. Right after Christmas, I got on a plane and flew to Bahamas and hung out for the first time ever by myself, just hanging out in Bahamas. And when I came back, I was a new woman. I had got myself together. So one of my best friends said, hey, you should date my boyfriend's best friend, right? And she's like, just go on a date with him. So I go out on a date with this guy. So the first thing the guy says to me when we go on our date, he says, now I'm already a woman scorned. Just say that because my boyfriend, he cheated on me. So I'm already a mad woman. So first thing he says to me, so for those of you who don't know, I'm dark skinned, right? He says to me, don't fall in love with me. My heart belongs to a light-skinned girl, to a light-skinned woman, something like that, light-skinned girl or something. And I looked at him, I was like, this MF got to be kidding me, right? I'm already mad, y'all. I'm already a woman scorned. And I was like, he did not just say that. So I said, oh, okay. And so when he said that, I'm already mad. Remember what I'm saying? I'm already mad. So my whole goal was to make him fall in love with me and dump him. I know how bad that sounds, but remember, I was a woman scorned already. And then this Negro gonna tell me, don't fall. I'm dark skinned. So I'm looking at him like, you gotta be kidding me. So I was like, okay. So I was like, I'm gonna make him fall in love. I'm gonna dump him. And that's exactly what I did, y'all. It's so funny, but guess what? He's one of my best friends to this day. One of my best friends. I dumped him. I made him fall in love. Like, I'm gonna show him something. You gonna fall in love because I'm already turned off, but I'm gonna make you fall in love. And because right from that state, so I never fell in love with him ever. He fell in love with me, and I dumped him. I was like, and I remember the day I dumped him. My girlfriends was all coming over, and they had came over, and we were kind of chilling at my house. And he was like, I just want to tell you, like, look, you should go home. Right now I'm about to hang out with my girls. And I dumped him that day. I'm like, get out of my face. Like, that pissed me off. I was already mad. And we dated for about, oh my God. I dated him long enough so I could just punch him in the gut with that statement he made. And girls, like, he was nice looking. Chicks loved him. Like, I was like, yeah, you can be gone now. Oh my God. But you got to know your power, baby. You got to know your power. And my ex did want to come back quite a few times. Like, get out of my face. You cheated on me. I wanted to fight him. Like the other one, I just wanted to break his heart. This one, I just wanted to fight. Yeah. So, y'all, listen, that's my life. I was younger, though. I was in my 20s. I don't do that kind of stuff no more. I don't do that no more. Cancer, you might find that delays will cause setbacks and upset. You will upset your partner if you have spent money on things that aren't necessary. If you're single, get out there and you will meet someone new. Okay, I feel like today is all about meeting new folks and romance and love. Yes, it's the fall. Everybody want to snuggle. All right, listen, Cancer, you want to meet somebody new, you got to get out the house. You got to get out the house. You got to get from behind the computer. You got to get from behind the stove. You got to get off the couch. You got to get out the house. Not going to meet them looking at TV. You have to get out the house. Get off your telephone. Get out the house. All right, Cancer? Leo, you need to make your environment a better place with more comforts and a better entertainment system. All right, sounds good. Social events held in your home will be successful entertainment and entertaining for those who attend. Partnerships may be plentiful. Look at you got partnerships going on, Leo. What kind of partnerships? Is it business? Yes, I hope them some good business partnerships. Yes. Make your home environment a better place. Yes, make it comfortable. Get some pillows. Speaking of pillows, y'all, check out my new website. Check out my new e-commerce store. It's called pillowenvy.co. Pillowenvy.co. Yes, I set up an e-commerce store. You can get your fall pillows. You can get your Christmas pillows. We're going to be adding new designs to the store. I'm so excited about that. So check it out, pillowenvy.co, pillowenvy.co. Check it out. Go buy some pillows, decorate your house, make it look warm and inviting, all of that good stuff. Listen, I told y'all, they said a millionaires need 7 streams of income. I'm working on 3 right now. I got 4 left. I don't know if I'm ever get to the 4. I don't know if I'm ever get to the 7. I definitely got 3 rolling though, and both, trust me, all 3 of those are pretty doggone well, but they take a lot of time, which is why I need to rest. Okay, Virgo, you will communicate with ease today. It is good. It is a good time to make changes to your living quarters that will give you more space. Don't push your opinions on others today, or you may find yourself in the doghouse. Roof, roof. Listen, stop trying to make people see things your way. It's your opinion. They're not going to see it. They're not going to agree with you, Virgo. So don't waste your time and energy trying to make them do that. It's your opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own. So if you remember that, your day will go smoothly. In the meantime, go fix up your house. Make it nice and comfy. Make it nice and cozy for the fall. All right? All right. All right, I'm going to go to the song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned.
Tell me your story. Tell me what made you change your mind. Oh, yeah. How you move forward and still go against the tide. Yeah. Who did you make? Who made you strong? Yeah. Did you get help when that was rough? Yeah, yeah. Tell me your story. How did you make your dreams come true? Yeah. You're so strong. I wanna be strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. 'Cause you're so strong. I wanna be so strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. When I grow old. When I grow old. Yeah. When I grow old. When I grow old. Tell me your story. How did you find your peace alive? Yeah, oh yeah. Who made your heart smile and made you lose a track of time? Yeah. Do you think I know by your side all day and night? Someone to care about and do you right. You still wrote your story when nobody believed in you. Yeah. You're so strong. I wanna be strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. 'Cause you're so strong. I wanna be so strong. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be just like you. When I grow old. When I grow old. When I grow old. When I grow old. When I grow old, when I grow old, I wanna be just like you, you. When I grow old.
Welcome back. One of my favorite songs. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. There's a good chance that you won't come back, that they won't come back. All right, what did you do to them, Libra? Your lover may feel rejected. Educational courses will be stimulating and successful. So what did you do to them? They feel rejected. Now it's a good chance they won't come back. Listen, you can go and try to get them back. Now, here's the thing. Do you want them back? Because you rejected them, and they may not come back. Do you want them back? If you don't really want that person, Libra, let them go. Let them go on so they can have a better life with somebody that really wants them. Okay? Scorpio, unpleasant situations concerning family members will be unnerving. You can make financial deals that will bring extra cash. You must use discretion when talking to others. Gambling should not be an option. That's why they call it gambling. It's not called winning. It's called gambling. So it's not an option for you today. You need to make the extra cash, right? Make them financial deals to get the extra cash. Do not gamble. It's not an option. All right, Scorpio? Sagittarius, accomplishments is yours if you direct yourself accordingly. You can make money if you work on personal investments. Okay, you will have to make changes in order to eliminate the tension. I feel like this is part relationship, part money. Like, I done read a bunch of money. I done read a bunch of relationships. In the meantime, do what you got to do. Make money if you work on your personal investments. I don't know what those are, and this is not by any means investment advice, but you need to go look at your personal investments and see where you can make that extra cash. All right, Sagittarius? All right. Capricorn, opportunities for advancement at work are apparent. Be discreet with private information. Pleasure trips will promote romance. You can change your living arrangements. All right now. All right. Pleasure trips can promote romance. That sounds like fun. Oh, I supposed to be checking on Gatlinburg. I told my husband, don't let me forget, and I forgot. We're trying to do like a weekend getaway, and I keep forgetting to check on the weekend getaway. Anyway, and we supposed to been doing this lot since early summer, y'all. We went to one vacation all year, and we supposed to we're gonna go here. We haven't gone anywhere but one place, and that wasn't even a vacation. It was so quick. Anyway, be discreet with your private information. Keep your business to yourself. In other words, Capricorn, if you don't want it to get out, don't tell nobody. The minute you tell somebody, you risk it being told to somebody else. So if it's private, keep it private. That's all. Aquarius, someone around you may not be trustworthy. Children may be less than honest with you. Drastic financial losses may be likely if you lend money. You know what they're saying, Aquarius? Don't lend no money today. Don't do it. You're going to lose that money. I know somebody's going to come to you, Aquarius, and they're going to be like, look, I just need your help. Just tell them I can't do it. Especially if you can't afford to lose it. Now, if you can afford to lose it and be okay with losing it, knock yourself out. But if you cannot afford to lose it, don't lend it. I say that all the time. Like, I know you want to help folks, right? But here's the thing. If you cannot afford to lose the money that you lend out, then don't lend it. Because people run the risk of not paying you back. That's going to mess up the relationship. If you know that you cannot pay, my brother and I was talking about this yesterday. Someone reached out to him about borrowing some money, and he lent it. He always does, right? And people take forever to pay him back, if they pay him back at all. This person didn't even pay him back. And I was like, I don't have no money to throw away. I don't have it. Nope. Nobody asked me for anything because I don't have it. I don't have money to throw away. And so it has to be like a dire. And I'm like, okay, if I lose it, I did save somebody. I saved something. But nah, not just on no, hey, can you let me, nope. I know that sounds bad. But that's because I've been burned so many times. So if you can't afford to lose it, Aquarius, don't lend it. All right, last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. Changes in your home may be alarming at first. The great outdoors will allow you to teach youngsters some of the things you learned when growing up. Really? Get the red tape and the unwanted paperwork out the way today. That part for sure. Get the red tape and unwanted paperwork out the way. The great outdoors for me, y'all, yeah, it wasn't great. Like, I didn't like bugs. I didn't like worms. So I can't teach my grandbaby, nothing about being outdoors because I hated mosquitoes to this day. I like none of those things. I remember, and I'm going to tell this story, and I'm going to end it right there. I remember when we were little, and my brother and I, we lived in Albany, Georgia, because that's our home, 1704 B South Jackson Street. My cousin lived in 1704A, which is directly attached to our house. We was attached together at the hip. And I remember if you went outside, and we would make these mud houses, right? You make the mud houses. So what you do is you put your foot in the dirt, you take some water, and you build a mud house around your foot, and then you take your foot out. The next morning, frogs will be in there. Now that's what I do remember. My granddaughter she probably be definitely afraid of a frog, but that happened all the time. So we would wet it, put our foot in it, build like a little cave around it, pull our foot out, and the next morning we come out, it would be frogs in there. I don't know why that is, but that's what it used to be. That's about all I can do with the outdoors for youngsters. That's it. Outside of that, bugs and mosquitoes, not my friend. Don't like them. Love beautiful land. Don't want to be outside on it that much. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes. Now let's get on to some news that you can use. Whew, I haven't talked about politics because, my hand got slapped by YouTube because I must have said something that was either incorrect or wrong or something. So YouTube reached out like, look, warning. I was like, okay, I'm not going to talk about stuff that I'm not following very closely. However, I could not say this right here because this was I just had to, right? Listen. So according to a story in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and its story is titled on the Georgia Trail. So on the Georgia Trail, I just had to say this because I thought this was just so funny, right? On the Georgia Trail, there's a picture of Herschel Walker and Lindsey Graham together. I guess he's campaigning. Herschel says, oh Lord. Herschel said, and this is the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. You go check it out. I'm just gonna tell you what he said because that's all I'm going to. I want YouTube to slap my hand again because this show is syndicated to YouTube, and I must have said something that was incorrect. But I got it from one of these news sources, and so they slapped my hand like warning order. I'm like, oh, okay, let me not talk about that kind of stuff. Anyway, in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, the headline of this article says, on the Georgia Trail, there is a picture of Herschel Walker and Lindsey Graham. And Herschel says, and that's what it says, Herschel Walker says he can beat Obama too. Yeah. Herschel said he can beat Obama too. That's all. I was like, really, bruh, for real. Like, you think you really? Whew, Lord have mercy. I just had to tell y'all that, and I'm not going to. I haven't been covering politics because, I just want to show this thing, to stay. I want it to be a positive show, an uplifting show, and politics they're not positive. They're not uplifting. It's just a bunch of nonsense most of the time for people fighting and. Oh, it's just so much, y'all. Just so much. Anyway, I was like, oh, so you can beat Obama, Hirsch? Hirsch said he can beat Obama, y'all. Hirsch can beat everybody. Hirsch said he can beat Obama. So I can beat Obama, too. I bet Obama probably smoked him a joint and was like, look at this Negro. He probably was laughing his head off. Because I would have been laughing. Like, man, like I was laughing when I saw it. I was like, really? Like, really now? Like, who gonna vote? Yeah, okay. Anyway, I digress and move on. My condolences go out to Caitlin Polick, young lady who go to Mill Creek, I think she's at Mill Creek High School. She passed away. She was in a car accident over the weekend. So my condolences go out to her family, her friends for her loss. It's always sad when I hear these stories, and I want to keep this show on a positive upbeat, but I also want to recognize when we lose people, especially tragically, especially young people. So my condolences goes out to the Pollock family. I don't know them. I just know that they lost a child, and I know that cannot be easy. And to the Mill Creek community, she was she was on the cheer squad, and I'm sure she's gonna be missed. Yep, she was in a car accident, so rest in heaven, Caitlin. Also, there was a 17-year-old boy. He was shot and killed Wednesday in Peachtree Corners. That's another sad story. I mean, these guns, y'all. These guns. We got to get rid of these guns. Yes, we got to get rid of them. His name was DeAndre Henderson. He was 17 years old. He was shot. He was a Norcross High School student. He was shot. So my condolences goes out to DeAndre Henderson's family for their loss, and my prayers go out to lift both families up in this time of loss and tragedy. If anyone has any information about DeAndre's shooting, because they didn't catch the shooter, you can call Crime Stoppers. You can call 770-513-5300. Again, that number is 770-513-5300. You can also call 404-577-8477. Again, that number is 404-577-8477. Condolences to both DeAndre families and Caitlin's family. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County and beyond. So stay tuned.
I ran away from heartbreak. Got nothing in return for my pain. I never thought I'd be so empty, so alone and afraid. Wasn't looking for a lover. Nobody understood where I've been. I guess I thought I needed more time to protect my love from potential offense. So then you and you, but I shut it down. So you and I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different, and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who listened, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to revive my love, couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you. I didn't seem to notice that you were checking for me. We were just friends, but we started building trust, and my fragile heart started to mend. Yeah, I should have paid attention. You would have been the obvious choice, but I needed time to see clearly, dig deep and cut through the noise. So then you came around and you, but I shut it down. So you took your time, and I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different, and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who listened, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to revive my love, couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. All right, so listen, football, Georgia was in the house yesterday, baby. The Atlanta Falcons pulled it off. Yes, they pulled it off. We took it over the Panthers. You hear what I'm saying? We took it off, and then guess what happened after that? UGA took it. Listen, it was a football Saturday here in Georgia, baby. UGA, the Falcons, they took it home. They took the wins home. It was a winning day yesterday. UGA, the Bulldogs, the Falcons took it in. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all know I like football. I haven't been going to the Friday Night Lights game because my nephew broke his shoulder. This is his third time breaking his shoulder. He broke his shoulder, and so I haven't gone because I'm like, well, he's not playing. You know, I know that sucks, right? I'm supposed to be out there supporting. But I didn't want to go if he wasn't playing, so I didn't go. But anyway, he broke his shoulder, and I said, but he gets to play again. He gets to play on the 12th. He gets to play on the 12th, so I'm gonna go on the 12th, and back to Friday Night Light because I haven't gone. And I was like, man, I want to go to the football game. So I'm going Friday night. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, yeah, we took it in, baby. It was a winning night for us. Yes. All right, so the Snellville Police Department, they said they want to give a big shout out to Dario and Keisha from the Snellville Walmart Neighborhood Market for their generous donation of Halloween candy for our neighborhood candy give out on Halloween night. So they're going to be giving out candy tonight. And they said we really appreciate their support. And that's pretty cool. They got a whole shopping cart full of candy. Yeah, somebody going to go to, them kids going to go to school tomorrow. They're going to be jittered up because they're going to eat so much candy. But anyway, I think that's pretty cool when our local community stores and businesses get involved in making sure that, you know, the kids can have a good, safe time, and the police is giving out the candy, so you don't have to really worry about, you know, is the candy safe? It came from the Walmart neighborhood marketplace, and you don't have to, you know, worry about, well, is the candy safe? Does somebody spike the candy? Because the police is giving it out. So I thought that was pretty cool. That's why I made that my lead story today, because I thought that was pretty cool. Because, you know, it's Halloween. Kids are going to be out tonight. As a matter of fact, I think we need to go get candy. We don't have any candy. Now that I think about it, we have no candy. Speaking of Halloween, yes. Listen, Trunk or Treat. Please join for the annual Trunk or Treat Family Fun. Yes, Trunk or Treat, presented by New Life Praise Center. That's going to be tonight from 6 to 8. It's going to be located at 587 Webden House Road in Lawrenceville. So it's Trunk or Treat. You can bring your kids out. It says evening of fun, fellowship, and tons of candy. Oh, parents are like, please, no more candy. Tons of candy. This is going to be going down tonight at 6 o'clock. Again, that's going to be located at 587 Webden House Road in Lawrenceville. And this is New Life Praise Center. Yep, they're going to have Trunk or Treat tonight. Not Trick or Treat, Trunk or Treat. It's getting out tonight, 6 to 8 p.m. Going to take the kids out. A lot of fun and a whole lot of candy. So just know now your kids going to go out and get a lot of candy. A lot of candy. Come out and trick or treat at North Logan Commons Plaza. Yep, here's another one. After 12's Fashion is giving out candy. Yes, Halloween, trick or treat. It's that time. Join us for some in other stores. Some of the other stores in Logan Commons Plaza. That's located at 4044 Atlanta Highway. They're giving out candy, so they want you to come. That's smart. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. If I had a retail store that was brick and mortar, yes, I would definitely be giving out candy. Because guess what's going to happen? The kids going to stop by to get candy, and the parents going to stop by and maybe shop. Right? So that's smart. Listen, get you some candy and invite the kids to come out and get the candy. So this going down at After 12 Fashions, and that's www.after12fashions.com. It's Halloween Trick or Treat. It's going down tonight, 5 o'clock. Join us and some other stores are going to be doing the same thing. Your kids can get a whole lot of candy. That's going to be at the North Logan Commons Plaza, located at 4044 Atlanta Highway, Suite 804 in Loganville. So you want to take your kids trick-or-treating over there, you can do that as well. All right? Now, listen, kids going to have so much candy. Y'all, don't take your kids trick-or-treating if you know you don't want to let them eat the candy. Because they're going to have a fit because they want to eat the candy. I know somebody like, we're going to take them, then you're going to have a heart attack when they want to eat the candy. So I'm just saying, don't do it. If you don't want your kids to eat the candy, you can't go. All right, there's a personal care assistant caregiver workshop coming up, so I think this is really important too, especially if you are a caregiver for someone. It's really important to know how to do that, and because it can be a little bit overwhelming too. You know, when you are a caregiver for somebody, you want to get the personal care assistance, a workshop. You know, you may want to get into that line of business if you do it at home. It's just a lot, you know, that you're gonna learn. But anyway, it's registration. You gotta register. It's a fee for this. It's not free. It's at Hands of Power and Love LLC. That's located at 17 East Pike Street. Here's a telephone number. You want more information about this, you can call 404-407-5260. Again, that number is 404-407-5260, and it's a caregiver personal care workshop. A caregiver personal care workshop. All right. So it's, again, that number is 404-407-5260. Give them a call. Let them know you're interested in that. You got to be 18 years of older. Check it out. You may find your new career. You never know. You never, ever know. I'm just saying. Maybe looking for something different. There's a Social Security seminar that's going to happen. You want to know more about Social Security? That's going to be one of the most important decisions you'll need to make before you retire is when to claim your Social Security benefits. So if you're getting close to retirement and you want to know how to claim your benefits, this may be the workshop that you need to take care of. City of Sugar Hill, it's going to be going down at the City of Sugar Hill East Center. They're going to be covering what you got to do to claim your Social Security benefits. That's going to be November the 1st, 6:30 p.m. They're going to do it twice, November the 1st at 6:30 p.m. and then again on November the 5th at 10 a.m. So just in case you can't get there by 6:30 on November the 1st, which is tomorrow, you can try to get there by November the 5th at 10 a.m. So you want to find out more about how to do that. That's going to be at the East Center. That's going to be at the East Center in Sugar Hill. The East Center is located at 5019 West Broad Street in northeastern Sugar Hill. Again, that's 5019 West Broad Street northeast in Sugar Hill. All right, so check that out. You can find out more about how to get your benefits. Okay. All right, listen, I'm gonna go to my last song, then I'm gonna come back and give you my words of inspiration for the day. So stay tuned. I'll be right back after this song.
I know your body, I know your heart. Your eyes told me from the start, but then you fall back. Giving me signs that I've seen before. Yeah, it's cute, but honey, I want more. Don't waste no more time. No. There's no use playing hard to get. I figured you out, but you don't know it yet. So take off your mask. Yeah. Love is just around the corner, babe. To do what we want, I wanna get in shape with you all night. All night. Imagine us there. Imagine us there. Imagine us there. All night. There's something that I need from you. Don't act like you don't have a clue. You don't have to wait for it tonight. You don't have to be so damn polite. No, you love the game, but I don't wanna play. I know there's time, but I don't wanna wait. Promise I won't bite. No. Love is just around the corner, babe. To do what we want, I wanna get in shape with you all night. All night. Imagine us there. Imagine us there. Imagine us there. All night. There's something that I need from you. Don't act like you don't have a clue. You don't have to wait for it tonight. You don't have to be so damn polite. No. Imagine us You don't have to wait for it tonight.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration. I thought this was a good one. It says, it's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. Let me say it again because I know somebody missed it. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. Yes, you can celebrate success, but don't forget about the failures, because the failures come with the lessons, right? The failures come when, why did you fail? You have to learn from those things. You can learn from success too, but it's the failure that you must heed. And here's why: because you don't want to repeat failure. It's okay to repeat success, but you don't want to repeat failure. In order for you not to repeat failure, you got to heed the lessons that you learn. Now, some people never learn a lesson. Let me just say that they never learn from their failure. They keep doing it over and over and over again. But if you want to be successful in anything, you have to learn from the failure. And that's what failure is there. Failure is there to teach you. It's not there to beat you down. It's there to teach you so that you can learn, so that you can hit the goals that you set for yourself. Now, let me just say this. If you don't set any goals for yourself, then you won't hit any. Let me say that again. If you don't set any goals in life, you won't hit any. I guarantee you that. But if you do set goals for yourself, don't be afraid to fail, because the only way to learn is to fail. And then once you fail, you learn the lesson and you move on. You course correct, and you move on. That's all. Don't be afraid of failure. We all fail at some point. We all do. If you're living and breathing, you failed at something. If you're still living and breathing, you came through. What lesson did you learn? That's the question. All right? So all I got for you today. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 45 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. Listen, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com if you missed any episodes of the show, to listen to past episodes there. And also, check out all the news I got over there. I got to tell y'all something, though. Keeping that site, I thought it was going to be difficult. I have so much content coming. I have to go in there and edit every day, because it's just a lot of content coming in. But I'm loving it. I'm loving what it's looking like. I'm loving like how it's growing. I saw my numbers go up 269% on views out on traffic. I was like, what? That's because of the way now that the website is structured. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, thank you guys for listening. Also, be sure to connect with me on social media under Good Morning Gwinnett, and download the app from the App Store. So whether you got an Android phone or an Apple phone, there's an app in your App Store for the show. And share the show with the friends. Share the website with the friend. Leave comments and all that good stuff. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. You guys stay safe out there. Stay safe out there. Love your friends and tell them you love them. Love your family. Tell them you love you. And show people respect and love. That's all we need. If we had more respect and love in this world, we'll be a better place. I won't get off on my soapbox on that. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Until next time, my friends. Until next time. Make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.